Hi, in this question, I'm going to solve a review exercise for scale drawing, bearing, and trigonometry. So number one, we need to draw lines in centimeter to show how long each of the following length will be on the scale drawing. Okay, 1 to 250. So this we just multiply by 1 over 250. So it's gonna be 1 centimeter. Also the same thing, we will multiply it with 1 over 250. It's gonna be 2 centimeter. Also the same thing with 1 over 250. You can multiply it. It's gonna be 3.4 centimeter. Next, this is meter, so we'll change. Yeah, we have to change it into centimeter. So we times with 100, so it's 350. Then we multiply it with 1 over 250. So here D, we got 1.4 centimeter. Now is a millimeter. So as millimeter 9,000. So we'll change it to millimeter. So here you can just multiply it with 0.1. So you're gonna be 900. So we multiply 1 over 250. So we got 3.6 centimeter. Next, for F. Okay, this is kilometer. So we need to change it to centimeter first. So multiply it with 100,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 450 multiplied with 1 over 250. So we will got the answer of 1.8 centimeter. Next, we need to draw. Please, you can use a ruler. I will draw it. Okay, so the first is 1 centimeter. So it's 1 centimeter A. This is 1 centimeter. Next B, 2 centimeter. And you can do by yourself, use a ruler with this length. So we need to convert into the scale of 1 to 250. So each 1 centimeter equal to 250. So we'll go number 2, the bearings. Okay, the bearing we will count it from the north. So here is the north. Okay, so 0.65, as this is required, the special ruler, but yeah, we don't have here, so please you can use it. So 65, the plane is gonna be around here. We counted from here, from the north, so this is 65. So this second is 0.93, so more than 90 degree, you can say it's around here. So this is the second. Here 172, as this is 0, 90, 180, so it's on here. This is the third one. Next we got 268. 270, so you can draw it here. Fourth. And the last, the fifth, is 380. So we always count it from the north, the degree. So we go number 3. Okay, the bearing X and Y. Okay, calculate the size of angle WYN. WYN. Okay, this angle. Okay, as this is corresponding, so here 30 degree plus by WYN n equal to 180 degree. So WYN equal to 150 degree. 150 degree. Next, WYX. Okay, the whole here circle. So the total is gonna be WYX plus 50 plus 150. This equal to 360 degree. So WYX equal to 360 degree. We minus by 50 and 150, so which is 200. So we minus by 200 degrees. So the angle of WYX is equal to 160 degree. Can go number 4. Yeah, find the solution of each of equation. Okay, we need a calculator to find it. So you can use a calculator like sin reverse 0.5 equal to x. Then you will find the value of x. You will go use the calculator with here like this, sin for cos and then tan. So we'll start with the sin. So the first x gonna be 30 degree. As we remember for the sin, so sin x equal to sin 180, we minus with the x. So if the x is 30, so 180 minus by 30 equal to 150 degree. Now you also use a calculator. So we got the x equal to 120 degree. And another x, if they would like to make it, so this is the cos x equal to cos, here is 360 minus by x. So the first x is 120, so the next is 360 minus by 120. So the x equal to 240. Here also you can use a calculator. So the first x gonna be 44.4 degree. We will use this formula. So the next x is 180 minus 44.4. So or x equal to 135.6 degree. Next, tan square root of 3. You know is equal to 60 degree. So for the tan x equal to tan 180 plus by x. So 180 plus by 60. So the second x will got as 240 degree. Sin x negative minus negative and minus equal, so negative 1 over 2. So for the first x, we got is 210 degree, as this is negative. So next is 290 degree. So for the sin, as this is negative, we just remember quadrant 2 and then quadrant 3, as the value is gonna be negative. So another x, 210, or another x is gonna be 330 degree. Okay, we'll go next. Sin 2x. Okay, so for the 2x, we need to find the x first, the square, then we divide it by 2. So this is 60 degree. So the square equal to 60 degree. As this is 2x equal to 60 degree, so the x gonna be 30. So the first x gonna be 30 degree, or we got 120 and divided by 2 is gonna be 60 degree. And we got next also, we can use x equal to 210 degree. And then x equal to 240 degree. All the answers are gonna be square root of 3 over 2. Next we got tan x 1 over 3. So the first x, g, x equal to 30 degree. Then we just plus by 180, or 100x is 210 degree. Okay, next cos negative. So for the edge, x is 135 degree. So we got 135 degree. Next we can just plus by 90, another x. It's gonna be 225 degree. Now tan x equal to 1. So we got x equal to 45. Or use this formula, we just plus by 180, another x gonna be 225 degree. This is 3x. So okay, 120 first, and we can divide it by 3. So the first x gonna be 3x. This 3x gonna be 120. So for x only, it's gonna be 40 degree. Okay, let's talk about x only. Or x equal to 80 degree. We can make it over again. Or x equal to 160 degree. Or x equal to 200 degree. This all we multiply by 3. Then or x equal to 280 degree. And another x, the last, equal to 320 degree. As this is sx, so this is 3x. We'll multiply by 3. Number 5, we need to solve each equation. Okay, so let's first solve it. Number 4. So we got 4 sin x plus 20 degree plus by 2 equal to 0. So 2, we can minus by 2 here. So 4 sin and then x plus 20 degree equal to minus 2. And then sin x plus 20 equal to minus 2 divided by 4. We could simplify it. So sin x plus 20 degree equal to negative 0.5. So for negative 0.5. So first x plus 20 degree, we will go s equal to, you use a calculator, maybe 210. And then another x plus 20 degree, you can just add, so it's gonna be 330. So if x, so we can minus 20 both of sides. So the x gonna be 190 degree and another x gonna be 310 degree. Tan. So we can just divide by 2 both of sides. So tan x equal to 3 over 2. So we can find the x. First x gonna be 56 degree, or plus by 180, x equal to 236.3 degree. Goes to c. So it's gonna be 2x minus 10 degree equal to negative 0.7. This is we need to use a calculator. So this is 10. Okay, the first 2x minus, so 2x minus 10 degree, here this is negative 0.7, so 72.2 plus, first is 164.4, and then another 2x minus 10 degree, so 170.8. You can use a calculator. Is 255.6, and then another 2x minus 10 degree. Wait, let me try again. Is it cos negative 0.7. So this we divide by 2, and then It was a mistake, so let's use a calculator again. Negative, here cos -1, and then minus 0.7 equal to 2x minus 10 degree. So this is minus negative 0.7. Okay, so we'll go as 134.4. Instead of 134.4 plus by 10, 72. Yeah, so the first x that we will got, so here we plus by 10. Yeah, we plus by 10. And then we divided by 2. So 134.4 we plus by 10. After plus by 10 we divided by 2. Okay, so this is 72.2. Okay, next 107.8 times 2. Okay, next we go 225.6. So the x is we plus by 10 then divided by 2. So we'll got as 117.8 degree. Okay, so look at here, we got 2 and then next again to get negative 0.7. 297.8 times 2 plus. Okay, next we got 605.6. No, 605. Wait, I made a mistake. Let me use the calculator again. 2 point 8. There it is. So it's gonna be 585.6. So the x is we plus by 10, then divide by 2, then we will got as 297.8. Can we get more since this is until 360? Yes, we can try 2x minus 10 degree. So 5.6 minus by 585.6 225.6. Okay, one full again. So we got 3. The answer gonna be negative 7. So next we can make it to 5. Is it? Yeah, is it? So 494.4 we miss from here, plus by 360 from the first one. So the x is plus by 10, then divided by 2. So we'll got the answer of 252.2 degree. Okay, I will continue for the next part. Thank you.